David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Golden Bears head coach. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Golden Bears headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Handoff again. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Piles his way ahead. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield, and all things look...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. JKS throws to the tight end. Holds on, it's Thomas. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fires to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it down the left. Hits the crease. He's at the touchdown. Mustangs rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The extra point here would tie the game.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him?
Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Cal! That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
14, SMU, 7.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback changing the play. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Going to field this one in tight quarters. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli finds a tight end down the gut. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Golden Bears are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. They're all over him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Cal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Trying to get behind the defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Just had to get rid of it.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Sargo Politelli unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Strong. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Uh-oh, look out. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Back open in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he could not get loose on the run.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. He's got it. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Tackle is made.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that.
Snags it inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
At the 14-yard line. First down for the offense.
And the Golden Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throwing Sangapolatelli. He's got it on the run. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Golden Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. With the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on third and goal from the 1. JKS. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Mustangs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to the well. Sees a crease. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Quick give. rally. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Moves to his right. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli. On the run, deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
From the gun on 3rd down, Songopolatelli finds the big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Songopolatelli. Out wide left, it's Strong. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. From the gun. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Songopolatelli. Big fella moving. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Songa Politelli on the play action. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. 3rd touchdown of the game, a 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
From the gun, the ground game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. JKS. He tries to take the top off. Catch inside the 25. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Complete on the left to Smith. Runs through a man, and he might have space. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Making the adjustment.
Black 14, black 14. Hey, go.
Drops back on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. A full dive to haul that one in.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Middle of the end zone, he's
They didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And he added the extra point. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's Missouri chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll send the back in motion. Songopolatelli, play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They'll run it. There he goes. At the 30. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long run.
Songopolatelli. Left side is strong. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He's going to take a shot. Got it down the field. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Rashad Downs going up top. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Looking for a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cal. Fit it in the window for the score.
Number 85.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
SMU 28.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown left. Snags it, and there's running room. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's changing the play. Back to pass, it's Jennings. He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They give it back to him. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Snags it over the middle. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Deep in the end zone, it's Adams. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get concerned, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Look out! And they got it.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They go to the counter. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Moving the pocket, it's Jennings. Got out of trouble and throws. Out wide right, it's Cooper. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
2nd down, going to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Give to the back. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Right side, it's Hale. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that comes with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. See some running room. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Rolls right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. JKS throws for the tight end. This time he's got it. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. Finding some room. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. To the ground, he's got it again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
They go play action with Sangapolatelli. Flips it out in the flat. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Not sure why they're not content to just take the W. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.